Welcome to Coffee with Viking. I am Mike. Cheers. Today's devotion, closing the door on the past. And before I get started, I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone out there. I hope you have a joyous and fun night, but don't party too hard. And I'm not one to promote drinking, but if you are going to go out and party and drink, just don't get behind the wheel. Just be safe and make sure everyone around you is safe. And have a joyous and happy New Year's Eve. Now, the last devotion of this year, closing the door on the past, Revelation 21, 5 through 7. He who was seated on the throne said, "Behold, I am making all things new." Also he said, "Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true." And he said to me, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I will give from the spring of the water of life without payment. The one who conquers will have this heritage, and I will be his God, and he will be my son." New Year's Eve is a great time to reflect on your walk with Christ over this last year, to see where you began this year with that walk and where you ended up after the 365 days. Have you been consistent in studying the Bible? Has your prayer life been more of a conversation with God than a stream of requests? Do you trust God more today than you did a year ago? Have you made fellowship with God's people a priority? Have you shared His love with others? If your self-examination has turned up some areas in your life that still need work, which as long as we're still breathing, we're always going to have something that's going to need work on this walk. Because none of us is perfect, and our walk isn't going to be perfect in this body. If your self-examination has turned up some areas in your life that still need work, remember that God is faithful. It's time to close the door on your past failures and allow Him to renew you. Let every day be New Year's Eve, and resolve to let God work through you. Daily renewal is the key to spiritual endurance. Go and be new, with the even stronger walk with the Most High. Lord, I give myself to you. Make me new every day. Bring me closer to you and to the person you want me to be. Now, I'm not really one who celebrates the new year, but what this devotion today had to say put a lot of points out there. This is a perfect time to reflect on how we started out this year with God, with Christ leading us, to where we ended this year, and it helps us set up some resolutions for where we want our walk to go in the next year. So, however you plan to spend this new year, if you are walking with Christ, This is like me and the devotion have said, it's a good time to reflect on that. If you're one that likes to go out and party, no judgment. I mean, I don't promote that here, but I only have one request. Don't get behind the wheel if you're going to go out and party. And actually, another request is stay safe and keep those around you, whether they're your friends or just random strangers. Make sure they're safe. Now, in this new year, may God lead you. May He strengthen your walk. May He strengthen your faith. And may He strengthen your spirit. Stay blessed. Stay caffeinated. Happy New Year and much love.